What's going on, everyone? Myron Jack here, and welcome to episode 10 of Fortuitous MC. Let's get started. Alright, welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that last episode. I know I did. And we are on episode 10. Well, technically 10.1 because there was a snowstorm where I live and knocked out the power, and I lost all my recordings because that hard drive that they were saved on got corrupted. So, starting all over again for episode 10, but that's all right because we got a lot of stuff to do and it's time to get started on all of that. But first things first, here's what I was working on the lost recordings, and it was this thing right here, which is a villager trading hall. I'm just kidding. It's a Sugarcane Farm, and it is a design from Tango Tech, and it's stackable, expandable, lengthable, or something. Anyway, you can make it as big as you want. So I decided to make it this big. I was going to go bigger, but I AFK'd overnight with what I had here, and I ended up having to add in more chests because I filled them up. I think I started out with like 4 or 5, and an overnight session filled them all the way up. So there's that. And now what we need to do is put a building around this. And over here we have marked out, in case you're wondering, 2 more iron farms are going to go in here just because why not? So we can have 3. And then underground, I'm going to link them all together. I have this nice cool tunnel right here underneath all 3 iron farms. Have them all kind of send their iron and poppies towards the middle. And I may link in that. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet because I've had plenty of time to think. It's been a while since the last episode. It's been a while since I've been working on all this stuff. I've tried to figure out what I want to do with that right there because it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Kind of looks like a lopsided cake. But I think I've come up with the idea I'm going to go forward with, and I'm going to stick with it. I promise. This is the idea I'm going with. So, the style I'm going to go for in this area out here is going to be a Nordic-inspired theme. It's not going to be exactly, Viking-style buildings, but there's like the roof style mainly is what I'm going to be taking inspiration from on that, is like the Nordic style long roofs with the curved edges. You'll see when I make it. But I'm going to put building around this with the roof. I'm going to put a roof on that building. I'm going to tear the top of this down and maybe change up like the oval section in the middle and see what I can do with that. Eventually, not all this episode, that's a lot. And then with the individual villager trading buildings or whatever for each different type of villagers that we're going to put out here, and I'm not sure if I said that in the last episode or if it was in the last recordings, but what I want to do is make buildings out here for each of the different kinds of villagers. Some of them will be sharing, like, I believe fishermen and Fletchers, maybe shepherds, I don't know. They have some of the similar trades like string and stuff. So they'll be sharing a building, but I want to put individual buildings. They're not going to be as big as that. They're going to be more rectangular in shape, maybe, and stuff. But anyway, that way it's just easy. Like if I want quartz, I know I go to the building that has the villagers that trade for quartz, which I believe is Mason, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to that. And then figure out how we want to cover up the slime farm, all that good stuff. So much work to do. So excited, so pumped. I'm ready to do this. We got to get started on this. But first things first, we have a new member on the server, Jedi Spidey, and he is in need of some string or a fishing pole. Or fishing rod. So I'm going to bring them both. And I may slap on some mending and unbreaking on this for him and bring him some string. So I'm going to go ahead and get those books slapped on this fishing rod, and then we will head over to where he is currently at and give him his presents. All right, we are out here just past Garish Knight's castle, and I believe Jedi Spidey is off in this direction. Right over here, maybe? I found it super easy last time, but now things aren't loading in. Let me go back to the castle, turn around, and maybe he's just, I wasn't flying far enough. I'll say he's pretty much like directly back from the castle. I thought, okay, so there's the arrow I made for him so he knows how to get back to the castle. And let's see, oh, he's got some cows hanging out around here. See if anybody's home. Here's there he is down there. Looks like he's got himself a little tree farm going. So let's see. I brought him some gifts. I have gifts. Cactus. And string. And fishing rod. There you go. Yay. No problemo. All right, so back to the base to get to work, if I can fly. So I was on my way back to the base, and I passed by the portal to World Spawn, so I figured why not come out here and check the Iron and Slime shop, and also show you guys what's been going on at World Spawn. Let's see. Ooh. 3 diamonds. We're rich. Any slime? Nope. And nope. All right. Well, we'll put the 3 diamonds there for now. And actually, you know what? Since I got to put that stuff up too, let's go ahead and throw in the emeralds and the diamonds. We're up to 8 diamonds. I need to get to mining. I am baroque. But anyway, let's take a peek at what's been going on. So, the door you can't get out of. But over here, Garish Knight has redone his Blackstone shop. And he's also selling a gilded Blackstone. And then there's all this stuff, which is 1 diamond for 3 stacks, mix and match. He's also got a book full of trades and stuff like that. But then over here, I believe he is working on a dye shop. So these are all the different colored dyes and whatnot. And then here is a bulk storage area for all your stone products. And I believe it's free for communities, maybe, or did he add a price to it? He used to have a donation chest over here, but anyway, he's been kind of busy. And then here's a Queen Ash's bookstore, the Book Nook, if you will. Come on in here, and she's got all the books down here, and then up here as well. Super handy to have. And then over here, the wife and I built the wool marts for all your wool needs. So here's her wool shop, and we will be coming back here for some wool later. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing it. Whoa, hey guys, what's going on? Don't mind me, just going to the lodge at spawn to sleep the night away. So carry on. I'll go ahead and go to sleep here. And then boop, we will take a look at what I am referring to as the dropship. Right here. So it's got a portal on the back, and the portal leads to a portal up on the roof of the Nether. And we also have this guy right here, little fishing boat, looking at the dropship, wondering what's going on. And that is made with armor stands, the same armor stand resource pack, data pack. One of the vanilla tweaks packs that the Hermitcraft server uses, to where you have the book and can make the armor stands do amazing things. So I'm going to go in here and grab something real quick so I can show you. Ender pearls, so they are. So I'm going to grab an ender pearl or two just in case, and I'll show you the cool thing about this drop ship. So not everybody's got elytras like me, but what you can do is come on down here into the water, make your way over to one of these lily pads, and then he's got it to where you aim towards the gold blocks, boop, and you land up here. So he's got it tripwires hooked up to pistons. I think that's pretty snazzy. So if you walk across, it automatically closes. And then you got Bert and Ernie up here, or Ert and Bernie. I don't know. I don't know what their names are, but you got some guys up here. Anyway, that is that. That's what's been going on around here. So let's get back to the base and get to work. We got a bunch of work to do. All right, we're back out here at the Sugarcane Farm, and it literally just started raining. But anyway, here are the blocks that I'm going to be using. There are stone, cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, andesite, spruce, possibly blackstone stuff, and basalt. So I may be using all or just some of those blocks in this build here. And the other thing I thought would be cool is, let's see, we are at 2 full double chests and almost 2 rows of sugarcane. I wonder how much we'll get just being around here building up the building around it. See how much sugarcane we get. Yeah, sorry, lost my train of thought there. But anyway, I'm going to get this all cleaned up back here, take that down, and get started building the building around this in the form of a third-person time-lapse. All right, just getting on the time-lapse for right now anyway. I got to look in, and it looks like, I mean, the building obviously is going to go lengthwise this way. Originally, I thought about, like, having a little offshoot come over here and have this be the door, and then some storage stuff right here that you can easily access. But I think what I'm going to do is just make it one long rectangle, and then this will be the front right here. And then maybe do something to where when you walk in the door, you don't see the farm necessarily. It's just going to be storage, I guess. So what I need to do is, instead of it all running to the middle, I'm going to have it run over probably to this side, because I don't want to get too close to that iron farm. But I'll have everything run towards this side and then go up a dropper elevator or whatever, maybe even a bubble elevator, just because it'd be easier. And then have it run back across into the chests and have the chests lined up. Not necessarily like the whole wall, because that's a lot, but maybe a big majority of the wall, and then see what else I can do for decoration in it, and have it come out to about like right here. So that is the thought for now. And now we will jump into the time lapse of me doing redoing all the storage and getting started on the building. So hopefully when the time lapse is done, most all of it will be done. We shall see. Short little time lapse there, and I didn't get much done, but I got to a point where I figured I'd end the time lapse stuff, and we'll go into more of like a progress update thing. So this is what I have so far. The detail in the wall, and then right now what I'm trying to figure out is what color I want to use for the rest. I'm gonna change it up towards now it's just going to be like a solid color, and it'll have some other details on the outside of it, but change it from the stone based products down here up to a smoother looking top, and then go from there as far as design or decoration and stuff. But anyway, I'm leaning towards green just because with green, like the green wool, the green concrete powder and stuff like that, they're all very similar as far as the shade of green and stuff. It's not crazy. Like when you get to orange wool and orange concrete, it's really bright, where this is kind of dull. Same thing with the red. And I'm not a huge fan of the brown because the spruce wood is going to take care of the browns in this build. Plus, I think with the mossy oak, or not mossy oak, sorry, the mossy cobblestone, the green will work really well with it. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up some more green terracotta and green wool and green concrete powder and maybe even some green concrete. We will see. And then we'll get to working on finishing up the wall on this side, and that's all I've gotten done is this one wall right here, as you can see. But I did get the storage sorted out, and I think what I want to do, ouch, is land without hurting myself. But I think what I want to do here is take a comparator out of either the top chest or the hopper and run it into a redstone lamp so that you know when it is full. So you would know that this whole row is full and this whole row is full and all that stuff. But right now it comes down here, they all fall down, come up this bubble elevator here, and then go around in circles. I added the loop in just in case they miss the hoppers if there's a bunch of them or something like that. Anyway, it is getting night. I'm going to sleep, and then I'll gather up some green materials, and we'll get to work on the top section of this and see where it takes us. All right, so we have made some progress on the Sugarcane Farm building, and there it is. Let's go down and take a closer look. After a few revisions of it, this is what I've come up with. I've got basalt and polished basalt. And it started raining again. What's the deal? Does no one I'm recording? Anyway, basalt, polished basalt, all different angles. And then I just went with the terracotta, and we will come back through and add some details onto the terracotta to make it not so flat. You know, maybe some windows and the such. And then around here we have the front, and I'm going to go ahead and make the floor inside basalt and probably blackstone down here. I think that'll look good. And then on the sides, as you can see here, I'm going to do the fence posts with a lantern at each one of these. And yeah, I think that's about it for this outside of the roof. And that's going to be the fun part. So I guess let's get started on it. I don't really want to, but you know, why not? So I will be back when I've made some progress with that. All right. So it has taken me a lot longer than I like to admit, but I think I finally figured out the shape of the roof, and it's going to be a tall one. There it is. This is the shape right there. Kind of looks funky because of the background back there, but once it gets filled out, I think it'll look pretty good. And take those top two blocks off there so it's not so tall up there in the middle. But yeah, that's going to be the shape. I just need to figure out what I want to do on the front and back, like on this side right here. I think I may do stuff with stripped spruce and whatnot, but right now what I need to do is finish filling it out because I've only got one block. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on that, and I'll be back when I've made some progress. All right. Well, I have got some work done, and there is the big giant barn. At least that's what it looks like. It's not what I envisioned when I started this project, but you know what? I kind of like it. You know, it's growing on me. But yeah, that's that. And if we go around the back here, it's not completely finished we have that to fill in. But with the roof being the way it is, it's going to leave plenty of room to put a floor above this. And then I'm thinking melon and pumpkin farms. That way we can just have it come right over here and have all the storage kind of in the same area. Freaked me out there. And then we can, get rid of some of this torch spam so that mobs don't spawn. All that good stuff. But unfortunately, I have run out of time for this episode. It's been a long time in the making with all the issues I've had with it, and I'm ready to just get it done so I can upload a video and try and get back on track of at least one video a week, hopefully more someday. But like I said, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to try and get more of them coming out. I'm super excited. But until next time, I will see you all later. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe or hit that like button or leave a comment, constructive criticism, all that good stuff. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.